Ladies and gents, get your flight tickets ready because we're on our way down to the Championship. We are actually going to get relegated, aren't we? But you know what? The second half performance, we actually showed a bit of character and a bit of fight. But the refereeing decision in that game is a fucking disgrace. That is an absolute abomination. You can't tell me at this point there isn't a VAR agenda. You just can't tell me. I am not buying into it that there isn't an agenda. 7 days apart from the North London derby and Fulham versus Tottenham. Gabriel feels a push on his back and goes down. And the goal is disallowed. The exact same thing happened in the Fulham versus Tottenham game. Jimenez pushes Dragusin. And for whatever reason, the goal stands. Like, it is absolute bollocks at this point. It is bullshit. You can't escape this. The image is in front of your very own eyes. Look at this and tell me how that is not a push. Look, he's got two arms on his back. It's the same thing. Yes, it's diabolical defending. And yes, it's embarrassing that Fulham and Bournemouth have done the double over us. At this point, this football club is a fucking circus. But look at that. How is that not disallowed? Look at it. Two arms before he's even going to head the ball. The exact same thing happened in the Arsenal game, and it's just a joke at this point. It's an absolute joke. The inconsistency in refereeing decisions in this league is the worst I have ever seen. This doesn't happen in the Championship. This doesn't happen in the Champions League. It doesn't happen in La Liga. How quick are the refereeing decisions and VAR in the Champions League or the Europa League? And we take 4 or 5 minutes to get a referee to get a radio sorted out. He has to run down the tunnel to get that sorted out. Sometimes you're sitting and waiting 3 or 4 minutes just to get to the bottom of a VAR decision. It is so bad right now. And of course, it happens to go against us. Now, take nothing away from Fulham because they absolutely deserve the 3 points. For the opening 60-odd minutes, we were battered, and we were lucky it wasn't 3 or 4-1 at that point. We come away, yet again, with less possession, less XG, less shots on target. 2 games into Igor Tudor's run, and we have conceded 6 goals and scored 2. That game against Crystal Palace on Thursday is so big now, it is unbelievable. Because if West Ham get the right result, and Forest win. Thankfully, Forest, West Ham, and Leeds also lost this weekend. Otherwise, right now, we could have been very, very close to being in the bottom 3. It's so bad, the football to watch. I was on TalkSport earlier. Big up to anyone who tuned in. Go and check it out on their YouTube channel. And I was saying we need leadership. We need a bit of character, a bit of grit, a bit of determination. We finally showed that in the last 30-odd minutes, but it was too late. It was too late then. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already, and you let me know your thoughts. We're very, very close to hitting 13,000 subscribers. I think we're less than 200 away. So if you haven't already and you do enjoy the content, please go down, hit that subscribe button, show some support on the channel. We've got a lot of content coming out. We're covering the Manchester United Crystal Palace game, and we're also covering the Arsenal versus Chelsea game. But I'm not going to lie, I am seething. I'm absolutely seething. The only Tottenham player who can really come off that pitch with his head held high is Archie Gray. And this player, Archie Gray, has played in at left back, at right back, at centre back, at DM, at left mid, at right mid, at attacking mid. He is, 19, 20 years of age, and he looks more mature than our senior players. What is Vicario doing? There's a clip that's going around of a goal kick. It's not even a goal kick. It's a kick deep in our half. Instead of punting it up to the strikers, he absolutely punts it 20, 30 yards over the defensive line, and it goes out for a goal kick. He is one of the worst goalkeepers in the Premier League. And there's fans out there that are still defending it. That are still subscribing to the narrative of we aren't in a relegation battle. I mean, look at the lineups. Vicario, Van de Ven, Dragusin, Poyer, and Gray. I'm going to be honest. I would take Bassey or Diop over Dragusin. I would take Smith-Rowe, Bob, Wilson, and Jimenez at this point. No disrespect to Fulham. The £45 million signing, Conor Gallagher, which I told all of you, he is shit. We're paying him 200 grand a week. We're spending £90 million, £90 million over 5.5 years on his wages and a transfer fee for Conor Gallagher. Atletico Madrid are laughing all the way to the bank. Man United are laughing. They did not spend their money on him. And look at their last 5 signings. Le Mans, Dorgu, Sesko, who scored again today, Cunha, and Brian Mbumo. All 5 of those players easily start for us. Man United were down there with us last year, right? They finished 15th. We finished 17th. We're currently 16th, and Man United are currently 3rd. It is so poor right now. Man United are on 51 points. They're 22 points ahead of us. What have we got in terms of options off the bench? We bring on Tell, Richarlison, Souza, Sarr, and Danso. Look at the amount of players we've got out. What did the hierarchy, what did the club do in January when they looked at that injury list? They did absolutely nothing. Nothing. They brought in Conor Gallagher. When all of your attackers, Maddison, Kulusevski, Kudus, Odebear, Bentancur, Bergvall, Udogie, Romero, and Davis. We haven't won a game since the 28th of December. We have played 10 Premier League games in 2026, and we have not won a game. We haven't won a game, guys. It is soul-destroying. Absolutely soul-destroying. You know, we have got Crystal Palace on Thursday, Atletico Madrid on Tuesday, Liverpool away in between Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, Nottingham Forest and Sunderland. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. That right there, I said, I did a video a few weeks ago saying between the 22nd of February and the 22nd of March is the biggest point of our season. And so far, we have got slapped by Arsenal at our home ground. We have lost another away game. We have got Crystal Palace, Liverpool, and Forest. If we do not beat Nottingham Forest or Palace, we are going down. The only reason we're not in the bottom 3 right now is because those 3 teams are equally just as shit. Look at this. Actually, look at this. West Ham go to Liverpool and come away with 2 XG and big chances created. Look at our recent form. We've lost 4 in a row. Look at the last 5 matches in the Premier League table. We are bottom. West Ham have got 4 more points in the last 5 games. Look at the home record for us this season. We're 18th. Look at the away record that is absolutely diminishing every single week. We are now 19th. Fulham absolutely battered us completely on every single metric. Momentum, goals, XG, shots on target. However you want to use it as a barometer to measure this game, we lost. You know, when you look at the momentum, this is against Fulham, by the way. This isn't against Man City or Arsenal or Real Madrid or Barcelona. We are playing Fulham. Look at the momentum. A bit of a dip for us in the first half, but Fulham absolutely dominated. Early in the second half, all Fulham. A bit of a dip for us. Fulham again, a bit of a dip. Look at the stats. 46% possession. I've not even gotten to the goals yet or the actual match outcome. 18 shots to 13. 3 big chances to 1. 44% possession to 46. And it gets worse. 4 shots on target to 1. 3 big chances to 1. 2 big chances missed. Higher passing accuracy. Less fouls committed. Look at all of Fulham's shots. Only 3 are outside the box. Out of that 18. Higher XG. It is pathetic. Absolutely embarrassing. The first goal, how that push is not completely, you know, it is a disgrace at this point. An absolute disgrace how that goal is not ruled out. And then take nothing away from Harry Wilson because it's a fantastic finish. It really, really is. Left foot volley, roof of the net, you've got no chance. And Harry Wilson, who was literally a flop at Liverpool, has gone into Fulham and would be our best player this season. Harry Wilson's got 9 goals and 6 assists in 25 starts. He's got 15 goal contributions. He got an assist against Sunderland. He got a goal against Brighton. He got a goal and an assist today. He got a goal and assist against Middlesbrough, and he scored against Chelsea recently. And then Iwobi scores, you know, a lovely little layout from Wilson, left foot into the back of the net from outside the box. Another a shot which Vicario should have been saving. You know, look at our recent form, guys. That, I'm sorry, that right there is laughable. Absolutely laughable. And you look at these fixtures, man. Look, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Archie Gray gets the assist for Richarlison. It probably should have started. Our top goal scorer sitting on the bench. Like, let me know how many of these games you actually think we're going to win, because I'll be honest, I just don't see it. I don't see us winning barely any of these games. I'm not going to lie. I really, really don't. Oh, let me know your thoughts down below. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. I'm out.